Whether you've played Paper Mario or not, the series is known of by all Nintendo fans. Paper Mario is one of Nintendo's longest surviving video game series that is a part of the Mario franchise. Paper Mario games are widely known for their role-playing action adventures. Their rich storytelling and character developments were enough to immortalize a couple of the Paper Mario games as some of the best RPGs of all time. Given that I've played all 6 of the Paper Mario games here on my channel, I'm going to rank each and every single one of them from order which they came out. Starting with Paper Mario, the first of its kind. Paper Mario was released back on the Nintendo 64 in the year 2000. Probably older than a lot of you watching this video. The first time I ever played Paper Mario was surprisingly a month before the release of Paper Mario Color Splash. I was told it was one of the best Paper Mario games. The game starts out with Bowser stealing a magical star rod from the 7 star spirits, allowing him to grant any wish he desires. Bowser then crashes a party held by Princess Peach in her castle, lifting Peach's castle high above the Mushroom Kingdom as if it were a dark cloud looming over. Mario attempts to take on Bowser, but to no avail. Bowser does away with him when he uses the star rod to make himself invincible. Mario then sets out on his journey through 7 different lands, platforming his way across obstacles, jumping on objects, breaking blocks, and taking on battles in what I would describe as a pretty straightforward turn-based fighting system. It's easy to understand, but layered quite nicely for those RPG enthusiasts. From perfecting your attacks to timing your blocking to the different ways of attacking and all the items and badges you can use to enhance your battle experience, this game is packed with beautiful collectibles and surprises across the entire map. Mario even gets a bunch of fabulous companions who each play a role on his adventure. The game is loaded with content that left me feeling satisfied and accomplished after each chapter. Paper Mario is goated and will forever be one of Nintendo's greatest titles, earning it the S rank. By the way, you can play Paper Mario on Nintendo Switch by having the expansion pack and a Nintendo Switch Online membership. So if you've never played this game and you're interested in it, then yeah, go ahead and play it on your Nintendo Switch today. Now imagine everything that was good about the original Paper Mario but multiplied. Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door is one of those times where Nintendo followed up a wonderful game with something even more wondrous. The Thousand Year Door was released on Nintendo GameCube back in 2004, probably also still older than a lot of you watching this video. The story starts with Princess Peach getting kidnapped in the slums of town. The plot revolves around Mario, who sets off on another journey to collect 7 crystal stars to open the mysterious Thousand Year Door. Also, just like the original Paper Mario, the game was split into chapters, introducing new characters and places that all tie together in the end. The gameplay, the combat RPG battle style, the many custom badges to obtain, all while being introduced to more lovable characters who act as Mario's companions that aid him along his journey. Nintendo took all the lovable aspects from the original Paper Mario and added to it. From castles and dragons to riding Mini Yoshi, it was the first Paper Mario game that I played as a kid. So maybe it's the nostalgia, but the Thousand Year Door did it right. With a rich story, lovable characters, exciting battles, comical dialogue, it's everything a Paper Mario game should be. Earning it the S rank. Because, you know, it's a super awesome game. This game, so good. So this is when the Paper Mario series took a shift from the first 2 Paper Mario games. I don't say this as it was a bad thing. I truly enjoyed Super Paper Mario. Super Paper Mario was released on Nintendo Wii back in 2007. It introduced an entirely new concept to the series. The game starts with the creation of something known as the Chaos Heart, brought into existence by a forced marriage between Peach and Bowser, carried out by Count Bleck, the central antagonist of Super Paper Mario. He sets out on a mission to destroy all dimensions using the Chaos Heart. Mario is forced to venture off through different dimensions to obtain 8 objects known as Pure Hearts. The game introduces a new way to explore the world by allowing the player to flip between 2D perspective into a 3D one, providing access to new areas and seeing hidden foes and items. It is also the first Paper Mario game that teams you up with Luigi, Peach, and Bowser. You're able to switch between characters and use their unique abilities to clear out puzzles and take on enemies. You constantly shift between different pixels who also accompany you on your journey, lending you their special abilities, such as creating bombs that can blow up bricks or enemies, and the ability to grab and throw objects. It mixes RPG elements with platforming. Leveling up in this game was done using a scoreboard. The higher you raised your score, the more you'd level up, increasing your overall HP. The story for Super Paper Mario is what struck me the most personally. The game is dialogue heavy with a deep, dark story, not just for a Paper Mario game, but for any Mario game in general. The bosses and music in this game were also iconic. Despite the game straying away from the traditional Paper Mario, I enjoyed this one probably more than the first two Paper Mario games. The stories and characters had me at the edge of my seat, waiting to see what would happen at the very end. This might come as a shocker, but I'm gonna be ranking Super Paper Mario the S+ rank. I know, you guys are probably wondering, this dude Sully's crazy, he has no idea what he's talking about. But seriously though, like for me, I really had a connection with this game. Even though you might watch my LP and be like, oh, this dude dissed the game hard, he wasn't a fan, he's a fake fan. No, truly, I appreciated this game more than the first two Paper Mario games because of its story. It was just something that I wouldn't expect from a Paper Mario game, and given the fact that it had really cool enemies and really cool character dialogue, and just the whole plot of the game was just done extraordinarily well. Like honestly, this game, I was way too into it compared to the other two. Anyone out there who agrees with me? Salute to you. Now fast forward to 2012, lo and behold, a new Paper Mario title is released. But this time for a handheld console. Paper Mario Sticker Star for 3DS. This game is an interesting one for sure. Nintendo's experimentation, I think, went a little too far. The storyline is pretty basic. It takes place on a night of the Sticker Fest, where Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toads celebrate the Sticker Comet, which falls from the sky on that night annually. Bowser and his minions crash the party as they usually do, planning to steal the Sticker Comet. Bowser breaks the comet into 6 royal stickers after touching it, scattering each part throughout the world. Mario sets off on his adventure in search of the sticker pieces, encountering enemies and obtaining new stickers which he uses for battle. Nintendo exchanged the turn-based combat for an action platformer. Experience and badges were also cast aside for basic combat. Stickers serve as the only resource in this game. You earn coins from battles which you can use to buy more stickers. Other than that, you don't benefit from random battles, which is why I tended to avoid them, saving all my stickers for the bosses. The game also introduces a new companion known as Kirsty, who serves no other purpose than to annoy Mario. Okay, I guess that's not fair to say. She does grant you the ability to use the battle spin and something known as paperization. Overall, the game left me with no sense of reward or accomplishment. If you went into it expecting an RPG, you most likely ended up extremely disappointed. I'm not gonna lie though, there's a certain charm to this game. It's smooth and straightforward. It's also easy to complete. It's a game that I can recommend to anyone if you're under the age of 8. But comparing this to the other Paper Mario titles, this one gets the F rank. It was a fail. Paper Mario Color Splash is next in line. This game was released in 2016 on Nintendo Wii U. The game overall is very similar to what we got with Paper Mario Sticker Star. Some might even refer to it as Paper Mario Sticker Star 2. But in my opinion, Color Splash made a few tweaks. The game follows Mario's adventure across Prism Island after Mario receives a color-drained toad in the mail. He heads to Port Prism where he meets up with Huey, a bucket of paint who serves as his companion for the game. They set off to collect 6 big paint stars to stop Bowser, who had gotten possessed earlier. The battle system for this game is similar to Sticker Star. Players use battle cards fueled by paint to attack their foes. You don't get the choice of attacking specific enemies, and the cards disappear after use. In my playthrough of this game, I ran out of battle cards when I was 1 hit away from defeating the final boss. Thankfully, Huey donated a battle card to me, which helped me complete the battle. Needless to say, the battles in this game were still overly simple, left me feeling unsatisfied. However, the updated art style and dialogue were an improvement from Sticker Star. I also enjoyed the boss choices in this game. Not many Mario games where you battle each and every single one of the Koopalings. Overall, this game gave me a more positive experience than Sticker Star, so I'll be ranking this bad boy Oh, the D rank! Of course, you thought it was gonna be anything better than a D? What is wrong with you? Are you deluded? This game ain't getting better than a D. It should be grateful that I ranked it one rank above the F rank. Last but not least, Paper Mario the Origami King, the latest installment to the Paper Mario series, released on Nintendo Switch back in 2020. The year of coronavirus. The game begins with Mario and Luigi driving to Toad Town for the Origami Festival. They got so many freaking festivals, bro. Like, come on, every day is a celebration for these guys. Later, it is revealed that Peach's castle has been overrun by origami beings instead of your traditional paper beings. You're then introduced to Olivia, your new companion who mothers you on your adventure, but who also allows you to interact with overworld objects just as Kirsty and Huey did before. King Ollie, the older brother to Olivia and the main antagonist, seeks to transform the paper world into a new origami kingdom. Mario sets off on his adventure with Olivia to undo what King Ollie has done to the Mushroom Kingdom. Along the way, he's introduced to some primary and temporary companions, which I really loved. However, the companions rarely served any benefit in battles. Rather, they function as secondary characters in the story. They introduce a battle ring system that requires you to beat your enemies by moving the rings around to get your enemies lined up into one or two different patterns. I personally thought it was tedious, especially since you don't earn anything from battles aside from coins. I honestly had a lot of mixed feelings about this game. The charming origami graphics are absolute eye candy, baked into an expansive open world with characters and dialogue that tugged at my emotions. If you're looking for an RPG, this isn't it, but if you're looking to get hooked into a decent story, then Origami King might be worth checking out. I'm gonna go ahead and rank Paper Mario the Origami King a C, because it could have been better. If the battle system wasn't this weird new circular ring battle system, I honestly would have loved it. That was the only thing. I mean, obviously there wasn't any RPG elements to it. There was no customization, no leveling up, none of that. You could find heart pieces that increased your HP throughout the story, but other than that, like, truly there was nothing RPG about this game whatsoever. Anyways, there you guys have it. My tier list for Paper Mario. Let me know what your tier list looks like down in the comment section below, and let me know what your favorite Paper Mario game of all time is and why. For me, Super Paper Mario takes the cake for that one. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. If you guys have any suggestions for any other tier list videos in the future, let me know down in the comments below as well, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.